Hello and welcome to my review on the 5 foot tall Easter chicks and boat. So this one I actually had last year, but I actually did have the knockoff version, and it wasn't that good. But I finally got the real one. Very nice. Lights up for indoor and outdoor use. There it is in the background. Looks very, very good. Probably the best thing I've ever seen in the background. Usually things in the background look alright, but this thing actually looks really, really good. All three sides are the same except for the top and back, which we'll take a look at. Here's the top with that nice blue background and the air-blown inflatable text right there. And then there's the yarn inflatable sticker, which is where I bought this from. Moving to the back, there's a human comparison. There he is standing right next to it. Pretty small for an inflatable, but pretty expected because this thing is chicks and it should be small, no big and no smaller. I think it's great. There's the 2021 Jimmy Industries Corp. So let's get this thing unboxed. Just post this. Okay, excuse me, I don't have my microphone right now, but we're actually going to move this to the front yard because it's honestly easier that way. And I do want to show you guys a cool view of it, so let's hop to it. I've moved the locations to the front yard just so I could show you the water. It looks better, and I was going to move it here anyway. So let's hop into the review. Starting at the base on the back, which is the fan, I use the cheapstakes Jimmy does provide for once, mainly only because it's going to work with this small inflatable. Usually I actually never stake the base unless I have this really nice N-shaped tent stakes, which work really good. But for this one, I can use those tiny ones. The fan it has is a YF60, which works great for this inflatable, especially because it's only 5 feet tall, and it's actually really small for a 60, which Jimmy, I feel like, would put a cheap fan on, but thankfully they put a YF60. Back to the front, there's water at the bottom to show that the boat is actually in some type of water. I've added more water with some fabric. You can use like cotton fabric. I got it at Walmart. It was 20 bucks, and it makes a whole river through my yard. Moving up to the white part, which is a cracked in half egg, the chicks have found it useful as a boat, and they are in it, and it has a nice purple Happy Easter text, and it has some nice font. A few inflatables do use this font as well, and I think it looks really good. Moving up where the boat kind of peeks out a little, which is where the egg is cracked. And then moving up from that, there's pink inside. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. I've heard someone said it's Easter grass, but I think it's just there to kind of have the base or inside. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. I think it's just there. Moving up, there's a boy and girl chick, and starting with the girl chick, it does have like pink, um, I think like dress on. I'm not sure. I think it's a dress. It looks like one. There's the like feathers, wings, and then moving to the head, a nice orange beak, pink on the inside, and then the eyes, which look really good. They're nice and simple, and then the hat with a flower. Moving to the boy chick, he's the one with the paddle, and it is a nice light green, which kind of fits the spring vibe, gives it very good Easter and like bright colors. Moving to his body, pretty much the same as the girl, except basically no clothes. There's just a bow tie and same face, just with a blue top hat. This thing is pretty small, especially for having knowing it has a base fan. And it has a bunch of details like the flower on the hat, that loose fabric right there on the dress, Happy Easter. It's got a pretty good amount of detail. It also includes a tether attachment on the side, and Jimmy sends you two for each tether loop, and it's pretty nice and stable, especially considering this inflatable is thin. Not thin in the bad way, but like slim. Um, But yeah, I mean, it's pretty stable, especially for how like skinny it is. So that's a good thing to note. There's the other tether attachment, and they do send those nice, like 12-foot inflatable stakes, or just base fan stakes. Really good, and I definitely recommend this inflatable. But we're gonna have to check it out at night, and knowing it's a base fan and it's this small, the C7s are gonna do a great job on lighting it up. So let's check it out. So here it is at night, and there's two C7s in the female chick, and then two in the male. Um, they're you can see they're tangled up a little, but then moving towards the bottom, um, it seems there's only one, but I think the other one burnt out. So that's all I gotta say for this review, and my microphone just died. So, I mean, it's just the outro, so it's fine. But I definitely recommend this inflatable. The design on it is pretty simple, but also very detailed at the same time. I think it looks really good. Um, I think just that other C7 is burnt out, and it's there. I'm not gonna check. I kind of can't. I don't have time. Easter's almost over, and I kind of need to put this away soon. And I don't want to check, but I'm sure it's there. You can check out another review. Sorry about that I can't check, but thank you guys for watching my review on the 5-foot tall Chicks and Boat inflatable. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.